What's going on, guys? So I haven't done a vlog where it's just me in a while. I think the last videos that came up or are coming up are the ones with Nathan and his project car. By the way, that's not the Nathan that you guys know from the Is Kirby channel. Completely different guy. I go to school with him. Well, did go to school with him. He's decided he's not going to take any summer courses, doing he should have. Yes, I'm going to give him bullshit for probably this whole semester about it. But I'm unhooking the battery for the boat right now. And hopefully, if everything goes according to plan today, the bear might have a new home. So yeah, that's exciting. I feel so bad for this car because this is the second day in a row it's had to do with rain. Freaking over in this floorboard is just completely soaking wet with a puddle. Because if you guys are from the North Carolina area, you probably know what Wilson's Creek is. Yes, I drove the Mustang down Wilson's Creek. Literally drove it, I think, about 4 or 6 miles. She is hurting, but she is okay. And it also smells like wet man in here because I sat in here for like probably a good solid 10 minutes after we got all the coolers and stuff back in. And it's just, this car needs a deep interior clean after yesterday. So, as you guys can tell, I'm not in my Mustang. I'm not even in a Lincoln. I used to go get this thing. Yes, I am now a proud owner of a 2010 Ford Mustang. Kirby, cut to that B-roll. Well, I know I said start the B-roll, aka the Cinemac, but look at this. We got box full of snacks. Everything works.
First thing I have to do, I take this off and clean this real good. It's so corroded, it may not be getting in there good. Good shelves between here and there.
True. What's going on, guys? So this is the day right after I just bought the Mustang. I don't know how it happened. I kind of came in here to edit. Next thing I knew, I seen a 2010 Ford Mustang on Facebook Marketplace that was less than 50 miles from me. And he said runs everything, and I'm like, that's it. That's the car. I don't want to get into details about who I got from, all that. But I also made a huge mistake with it. Not buying it or anything, is I bought it in the rain. So we actually have no clue what all the body damage is. If you guys don't know, buying a car in the rain is like the worst thing in the world. So that's because scratches can be hidden, all different shit can be hidden. But as far as I know, the only thing we need to do to it is battery and bodywork. Now, a bunch of you guys are like, "Hey, Kirby, why'd you buy a 4.0 V6? That's kind of gay. Or, that's kind of dumb." You know, whatever freaking... That's literally what I've been told. I did not say that as a joke. That is literally what I've been called because I bought a 4.0 V6. Now, the fact that the 4.0 V6 is not going to be in the car for too much longer. Yes, because this is the new body for the Barra Mustang. The blue car, Jacks. Yes, I call them Jacks because of the license plate on it. He's getting a different setup. He's going to stay a car that keeps running and running good. I've got a setup plan for him. And I got some body work that I had to get done with him. Because he actually needs the body work too to stay nice. And that thing is going to get a bunch of stuff done to it. But the main thing now is to get the body for the black car ready for the Barra. Because other than the battery, I know that the front front radiator support, it's actually really, everything in the car is really freaking good. I don't know if the strut towers have moved. I'm going to check that actually when I go to get batteries and stuff for it. I want to just do the basic tape measure, just kind of measuring around and see if, you know, one's off by a little bit. But if that's not bent at all and they're actually in place, it's going to make it 10 times hard because I was going to cut it and make a tube frame for it. And there's actually a kit I can buy for that. And I was gonna probably have my buddy Howard weld it on, or I just have him do that whole thing, because I need a welder. I have a welder, it's just a very shit welder. And I don't want to say shit because it's just a cheap one that we have around the shop, just in case of like we need to weld something quick on the lawnmowers or the tractor. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I figured I'd get this video out today instead of the Ford rant video and a few of the other Forza stuff I have planned, just because this is such a big deal for me. And I'm about to actually, once I get done with all this, editing this video and all that, I want to go start filming the next video for getting the battery, getting it running, all that. And yes, it did run, but when we tried to jump it off the other day, it did not jump. Or as soon as we got home, it did not jump. So, yeah, we got to deal with all that. But I really hope you guys are going to stick around and, just kind of support this stuff. Oh, and also, I'm about to set up a link tree. This is going to be on all socials. It's going to be on everything. And it's just going to have a donation box, which is going to be through Cash App. Few people have talked about wanting to donate, help out with the build. I'm thankful for a few of you guys who are doing that. I hate to take handouts, but seeing as YouTube is not paying me and my jobs are cutting back my hours, it's just one of those things where it's like, maybe free cash ain't too bad, since now I have to pay for 4 cars, including a 250 and a Colorado, 2 freaking gas guzzlers. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Keep an eye out in the future.